Hi guys, Crochet and Connect here. I'm here today with just a couple of things that I found at a used book sale a week ago, and also just a few random life updates. So I'll start with the things I found at the bookstore. I didn't really find much. It was our local library's annual book sale. Every year they have a huge book sale to raise money for the library. They get rid of a lot of old books and just withdrawn books that they don't need anymore, and also anybody in the community can donate their own books to the sale as well. And we go every year if we can. And normally it's every year it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days long. And we usually don't go until like the Saturday or the Sunday because my husband works on the Friday, obviously, and sometimes I work on the Friday. But this year I decided I wanted to go right in the morning on the Friday when it opens, so I would get first dibs on the craft books. I actually got there like 10 minutes after it opened, and it was already packed with people, and there were a lot of ladies picking through the craft books. And as always, whenever I go book shopping, there were hardly any crochet things. There were a lot of knitting things and like scrapbooking and other crafts, but there was barely any crochet. The only things I found were this Crochet Fantasy magazine. It's the summer 2005 issue. And this is actually a really good informative issue. There's a long article on broomstick lace, and there's also another big article on tapestry crochet, and it's really informative, and there's a lot of really nice patterns in here too, so that was a good find. And then the only other thing I found was this book called Yummy Gurumi. It's just a book full of amigurumi food items. So there's let me just see the contents here. So there is a chapter on the fruits and vegetables. There is a chapter on Asian foods. There's sushi and dim sum and stir-fry items. There's a chapter that has fixings for a sandwich and a cheese plate with a bottle of wine. It's really neat. And then the last chapter has all desserts. They're just all cakes. There's no other desserts beside cakes. They're just various cakes. The desserts are made with crochet thread, and all the rest of the items are just worsted weight yarn. So yeah, I thought it was really cute, so I decided to pick it up. I thought it would be a fun thing to have. In the introduction, they have a couple of suggestions for what you can use these items for. They suggested like keychains or making like little sachets for like pretty smelling things like lavender or potpourri or whatever. And then I actually came up with a couple of ideas. I thought it would be cute to make some of these things for like play food for children, like you know how they have their play kitchens with like plastic food. I thought it would be neat to make some of these for children, or also especially the little sushi ones I think would make really cute cat toys. So I'm hoping to make a couple of them when I have more time and see if my cats will play with them, because I think that would be really cute. So those were the only two items I found, and magazines are priced at 25 cents at this book sale, and for some reason the cashier assumed this book was a magazine, so I only got charged 25 cents for it, and it's like brand new condition. The library stamp on it says August 2010, so it's only like 4 years old, and it looks like it was hardly borrowed at all, which is probably why they got rid of it. And so yeah, I got a brand new book for 25 cents. I thought she was going to charge me $2 for it because hardcovers and large paperbacks are $2, and then pocket paperbacks are $1. So I was assuming I was going to get charged $2 for it, or at least $1. But then I went up, I placed them on the counter, and she's like, "Oh, 2 magazines, 50 cents please." And I was like, okay. So that happened. So that's all I found at the book sale. Just a couple of updates. Some of you may have noticed that I have started commenting on people's videos again. I finally caved and got Google Plus integrated with my YouTube channel. As you know, I was trying to boycott it and go as long as I could without getting Google Plus, because I don't like Google Plus. I don't like that they forced it on everybody. I don't like, that is not how you get people to use your product. That is not right. I don't like not having a choice. I don't like having things forced on me. I did not like that. I didn't think that was appropriate. So I was trying to go as long as I could without getting it. And so I was communicating with people via private messages, but recently they've made it so that you can't even use your inbox without getting Google Plus. So I figured it was about time I got it because they keep making all these changes. It doesn't look like Google Plus is going anywhere. So I figured I might as well just go with it. Because they're making so many changes, I figure it's only going to be a matter of time before you have to have Google Plus just to post videos. So I just went with it. So now I have Google Plus, so I'm going to be commenting on people's videos a lot more and responding to comments in my videos more too. So there's that. I don't like it, but there's that. And then, as I mentioned in my previous video, we have been house hunting. I do not want to live in another apartment. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. I cannot stand it in here anymore. I am going nuts. And the house we were hoping to get on November 1st was rented out like the day after we saw it, so we didn't even have a chance to fill out the application. So that happened. So we're back to square one. Again, we have been looking so hard, but there's not very much in areas that we like in our price range, and the houses around here in this city go so fast. It's so hard to find something, and I am going nuts in this apartment because we are still, after 2 months, finding fleas, and we have spent a small fortune and tons of time on cleaning and trying to get rid of them, and they just keep coming back. We have sprayed our entire apartment in a spray that we bought that has an insect growth regulator, so it's supposed to kill fleas at all stages of life. And it says it's supposed to keep killing for up to 7 months. It's only been a few weeks and they're coming back. So they must be in other units in the apartment or out in the hallway, and they keep coming in because we have done everything. We have spent so much money on sprays and vet appointments and vet medications to kill the fleas, and on vacuum bags, because when you vacuum, when you have fleas, you have to throw out the bag right away because vacuuming does not kill the fleas, it just sucks them up. And so there could be live fleas in the vacuum bag, there could be eggs in the vacuum bag that will then hatch. So you have to throw out the bag immediately after vacuuming. So we've been going through so many bags and it's getting so expensive, and we have been doing so much laundry, which we live in an apartment, so we have to put coins in the laundry machines to do laundry. So we've been spending so much money on laundry, and it's getting to a point that we just can't afford to keep up with this anymore. We have complained to management and they have done nothing. And I know the building managers, we have new building managers who are not good at keeping up with maintenance and are not doing a very good job. And I have just noticed that they live in our building and they have dogs, so they must have fleas too, and they're not doing anything. I am just so tired of apartment living, and I want to get out of this apartment so bad. So we are looking still, and I'm hoping to be out of this apartment by the end of this year. I know that's kind of a stretch, but I'm hoping it'll happen. I've been searching for houses every day. It's just getting so frustrating because there's not very much that we are actually liking in our price range, and when we do find something, they're not answering our calls or our emails. Like, I don't know what is wrong with rental companies in this city. I don't understand. Life is getting frustrating. But anyways, so that is my update. I am hoping to be more active on YouTube from now on, and I'm hoping to not be in this apartment very much longer. And so yeah, that is it. I think I'm going to end this video here because I'm getting really worked up now. So I'm hoping everybody's having a better week than I've been having, and happy crafting.